Why do tomatoes and basil taste so perfect together? Why does chocolate pair beautifully with coffee, while lemon and cinnamon create a completely different experience? Is it tradition, coincidence, or is there actually a scientific reason why certain flavors seem meant for each other? Every day, millions of people combine ingredients without realizing that hidden beneath every delicious meal is a fascinating world of chemistry, biology, culture, and human perception. Understanding flavor pairing isn't about memorizing recipes, it's about learning a new way to think about food. When we say something tastes good, we're usually talking about much more than taste alone. In fact, what we call flavor is the combination of several different senses working together at the same time. Taste comes from your tongue, aroma comes from your nose, texture comes from your mouth, and even temperature changes the way food is perceived. Your brain combines all of these signals into what we simply call flavor. This is why two foods with similar tastes can feel completely different when their aromas or textures change. Your tongue can only detect a handful of basic tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Everything else that makes a strawberry different from a raspberry, or cinnamon different from cloves, comes primarily from aroma. Scientists estimate that humans can distinguish thousands of different aromas, making smell the true foundation of flavor. That's why food seems bland when you have a cold. Your nose is doing far more work than you realize. Every herb, spice, fruit, vegetable, and piece of meat contains hundreds of natural aromatic compounds. These tiny molecules evaporate into the air, travel through your nose, and activate specialized receptors that send signals directly to your brain. Black pepper alone contains dozens of aromatic compounds, while coffee contains hundreds. The incredible complexity of these molecules is what makes every ingredient unique. One of the biggest ideas in modern cooking is that ingredients sharing similar aromatic compounds often taste surprisingly good together. This concept is known as flavor pairing. For example, chocolate and coffee both contain several overlapping aroma compounds, helping explain why they naturally complement one another. The same principle can be found in pairings like strawberries and vanilla, tomatoes and basil, or apples and cinnamon. But chemistry isn't the whole story. Culture plays an equally important role. People in Italy grow up associating tomatoes with basil. In India, cumin naturally belongs beside coriander and turmeric. In Japan, soy sauce, miso, and dashi create familiar layers of umami. These combinations became classics not only because they work chemically, but because generations of cooks refined them over centuries of experience. Some pairings succeed because they are similar. Others succeed because they create contrast. Rich foods often benefit from acidity. Sweet dishes become more interesting with a touch of salt. Bitter flavors become softer alongside sweetness, while spicy foods often feel more balanced when paired with creamy ingredients. Great cooking constantly balances harmony and contrast. This is why chefs rarely think about individual ingredients in isolation. Instead, they think about balance. A dish might need brightness from lemon juice, warmth from cumin, freshness from herbs, richness from butter, and depth from black pepper. Each ingredient contributes something different, and together they create a flavor that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Spices are especially powerful because they contain concentrated aromatic oils. Toasting cumin, coriander, or fennel seeds for just a minute releases these volatile compounds into the air, making their aromas dramatically more intense. Grinding whole spices immediately before cooking creates an even greater burst of fragrance. Understanding how to unlock these aromas is one of the easiest ways to improve your cooking. Another secret of flavor pairing is that fat acts as a carrier for many aromatic compounds. Butter, olive oil, coconut milk, and other fats dissolve flavor molecules and help spread them across your palate. This is one reason spices often bloom in oil at the beginning of a recipe. The oil captures their aromas before they're distributed throughout the dish. Acidity is another essential building block of flavor. A squeeze of lemon, a splash of vinegar, or a spoonful of yogurt can completely transform a meal. Acid doesn't simply make food sour. Instead, it brightens existing flavors, making herbs taste fresher, spices more vibrant, and rich foods feel lighter. It's often the missing ingredient when a dish tastes flat. Salt deserves special attention because it does much more than make food salty. Used correctly, salt reduces bitterness, enhances sweetness, strengthens aroma perception, and helps individual ingredients express their natural flavors. That's why desserts often contain a pinch of salt, even when they don't taste salty at all. One mistake many home cooks make is adding every spice at the same time. Different spices release their flavors at different rates. Some benefit from early cooking, while delicate herbs often shine when added at the very end. Learning when to add an ingredient is just as important as knowing which ingredient to use. Perhaps the most exciting part of understanding flavor pairing is the freedom it creates. Once you understand why ingredients work together, you no longer need to rely entirely on recipes. You can experiment with confidence, building your own combinations based on balance, aroma, texture, and contrast. That's the moment when cooking becomes creativity instead of repetition. Flavor pairing isn't magic. It's a beautiful combination of chemistry, tradition, culture, and experience. Every spice carries hundreds of aromatic compounds. Every ingredient contributes something unique. And every great dish is the result of countless small decisions working together in harmony. The more you understand flavor, the more naturally you'll cook, and the more enjoyable every meal becomes. In the next Flavor Atlas episode, we'll explore one of the most important skills every cook can learn: how professional chefs build flavor, revealing the techniques that transform simple ingredients into unforgettable meals.